What's going on, guys? This thing has taken on some major changes. As you can see, it has black inlays and a beautiful diamond on the headstock, just like a SG Custom. So I got this bridge here off of eBay. It'll set you back about $17. It's got adjusters to angle the bridge back and forth so you have enough adjustment to get the intonation set up perfectly on the guitar. Next, I ended up getting these block inlays. They're actually very, very thin, like thinner than the frets, very paper thin. Vinyl wrap inlays. And they are mother of pearl. When you look at them, they look very cool. This kit originally came with a extra wide inlay for the 12th fret, which I didn't like the look of, so I ended up going ahead and pulling the wide one out and putting the smaller one on. But when I went to put the smaller one on, I had to essentially dye these original pearl dots with some black and brown, and now I've done that and you can't even tell, and it looks way more natural. And then it's got the diamond, and you can see it's a mother of pearl vinyl. You can get that on eBay through Creative Cuts. The inlays here, them are I think about 19, and then the diamond is 14. Next thing I did was I actually added a stinger to the back of the headstock. Not because it has a broken headstock, but because I just really like stingers on the old Gibsons. And this is made by Gibson. The Maestro company is made by Gibson, these guitars. Next, this neck plate was originally chrome, and so was the strap button. And I was unable to find a neck plate because a normal like Fender larger style will not work on this. It's actually a 2 by 1 inch and 7/8 neck plate, and what it is this strap button is actually beveled out bigger for a screw to sit in here perfectly, and then it's a little bit longer for this position on the neck plate, and these are all normal size. What I ended up doing is painting this with some gold metallic crayon paint, and I think it looks pretty good for what it is. I probably could have wrapped the neck plate, but it might have looked too cheesy, so I'm kind of good with like this metallic-y gold looking finish. It looks alright. And I had a beefier strap button for the bottom, and I just painted it to match this plate up here, just because I couldn't do like a normal gold and then a metallic style color. It just wouldn't match to me. But yeah, that worked out for that. It sounds really good. I'm still currently waiting on the gold $17 locking tuners from eBay for it. Once I get them on, I really want to do a review and grease them up real good, and because I've heard mixed reviews on the tuners that come, the locking tuners from eBay, so I have a few precautionary measures that I'd like to take and see if I can make them last a lot longer, because some people say that they think that they only last about 3 uses, which I think if I put some grease on them and get them set up properly, I think they'll last a lot longer. But if you haven't seen this before, it has 50s wiring where the cap goes across the 2 pots, the .22 orange drop, and I wired up a switch. Now, what you do is you wire like the neck pickup into one lug, ground it out to the switch, then the bridge. Get that mixed up. So the neck will get wired up to this, grounded out to the back side of the switch, and then wire this up to the hot side of one position on the switch here, and then ground it out. And then what happens on this is the center lug where your input signal is on the volume, you're going to run your input center lug off this switch, run that into the center position of this, and then you're going to wire up the ground to the back of the volume pot and run it in a straight row all the way to the output jack here, which this is an upgraded Epiphone jack with a gold nut and washer. Then I've got Alpha 500K pots. This is an upgraded Epiphone switch that you can purchase on eBay. I really like these. These are very high-end feeling and notchy. Then these knobs are Epiphone spec, vintage volume and tone knobs. I bought quite a few of these sets. The screws are all original. I just painted them with that gold metallic paint because I did not want to buy screws for like $10. I just ain't doing it when these look just fine and dandy the way they are. Now on some of these Maestros, I'd like to give some people a tip that want to do a dual conversion, dual humbucker conversion. On some of these, there is a very wide route underneath this pick guard, and you might get lucky. Unfortunately, mine has a route that goes from this, underneath this pick guard, it goes from here and just goes down like this. I actually had to route out a section, so I marked it off with the pickup ring up top, and then cut it out on the pick guard, and then I marked everything off on the body, and then I just sat with drill bits, drilled it down, marked it off with tape on the drill bit, and only went so far. And then I took a Dremel and I finished cleaning up the route to make it nice under there the best that I could, and it looks good and it works great. And I just like taking the most basic guitar that I can find and making it extraordinary, very OEM looking. Once I get them new locking tuners in, we'll do another demo as it completed as a full project. It sounds well right now, but yeah, that's it for this week. See you later. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more on this project, and yeah, that's it.